Hello, you miserable whelps out there. No, I'm just fucking with you. This is episode 2 of my rant sessions. Yeah, that's the name I've decided upon calling it, the rant sessions. I mean, unless something wittier or cooler comes along. I mean, I'm not going to call it, the pit of darkness and despair. Oh, yeah, because that would be real fucking original. Like tribal tattoos. Yeah, tribal arm tattoos. And tribal tramp stamps is all. Like, really? What tribe are you from? I mean, if you're honestly from a tribe and that is your traditional tribal tattoo, by all means, wear it with pride. No issue with that. I'm talking like when people get them. I mean, yeah, some of them look cool, I guess. Jesse Neal on TNA actually has a fair bit of tribal work done up on his arms, his chest, I think his left arm, his left pec. And you can, when he wears that sweatshirt, you can see it coming up off his neck. And I mean, it looks good on him, though. I mean, because he's got that much done to it. But when you just get like that tribal armband tattoo, that's just asking for people to think you're a douchebag. Okay? I mean, really? Get a more original tattoo. Yeah. On the subject of tattoos, by the way, I can't figure out why they're just societally unacceptable. I mean, I get why they're not accepted in Japan. The Yakuza used to... I mean, in Japan, here's the thing. When you committed a crime back in the day, they'd tattoo you with sort of a symbol that showed what you did. So what the Yakuza did was they would cover these up and make elaborate body art tattoos so that people wouldn't see their criminal acts. Now, you can get some amazing tattoos done in Japan, don't get me wrong. I mean, some great work, great artists over there. But, unless you can cover all your tattoos up with like a little hand cloth, you can't like use their bathhouses or anything, and it's really, there's a horrible stigma about it over there, and I can understand it because it's all tattoos over there. Most are related to criminals. But over here in the U.S. of A. or whatnot, they're just frowned upon, like tattoos and piercings both. But let me get through tattoos first now. Tattoos originally started as shaman, however you want to pronounce it. They would first paint their bodies up, and like when people figured out you could permanently put those marks on your bodies, the shaman again, however you want to pronounce it, they would tattoo that into their skin, and that was it. It was it was religious symbology. It was religious symbols that they put on their body, war paint, And I mean, obviously, you've got the tribal tattoos across, the facial ones and all that it shows, who you are, where you've come from, what you've done, what you're about, I think. But really, it all goes back to tattoos are an identifying mark. They showed who you were. They were a status symbol of sorts. They just, they showed if you were, a medicine man, what tribe you're from, what your lineage was, or any number of other things, really. Tattoos were used to identify you as someone or something. That's what they originally started as. Well, actually, I think it originally started as a guy with a sharp object poking another dude, and he had, like, some berry juice or something at the end of that sharp object. That's, I think, how it originally started, but that's just me. Now, modern day tattoos, some people will still get, there's a lot of very meaningful tattoos that I've seen. One guy, his tattoo artist of, I think, 20 years died, so he got his tattoo artist's portrait done on his leg, which I thought was actually pretty sweet. It was actually a really nice gesture by him. But then there's the ones that people get because they're drunk or it would be fun. It's very, tattoos are something that, really need to be thought about for a while, but back to the whole not being accepted thing. I don't understand it. It's just a form of expression. Plenty of people have them. Are you gonna you gotta cover them up when you're at work? Unless you work in a tattoo piercing parlor or at a bar. Then they're cool there, I guess. But people still seem to think, really worldwide, in what are, I guess, civilized, quote unquote, countries there, that tattoos are, the only people who have them are, ruffians and, scoundrels and the like. So, I don't understand the stigma, though. It's just something that person has done to their body that has meaning to them, Like, I personally plan to get a tattoo of, when, like, important events of my life happen, If someone important to me dies, yeah, I'm going to get a tattoo to remind me of it, to remind me of them. I might not get a full, like, full-face portrait done or anything like that. I mean, if they're really, really important to me, though, I might, just like a little reminder somewhere, I'm not going to get it for other people to see and enjoy. It's just going to be for me. It's going to be for me to know and to have. It'll be a memento, But I don't understand. I mean, I can understand if you have like a really obscene or vulgar tattoo that's quite visible. I can understand why that might be a bit of a stigma and why people might, treat you a little differently because of it. But, I have respect for people that have like a lot of tattoos and piercings and just walk around and don't, they don't live up to that stereotype that seems to be out there that, oh, you've got tattoos and piercings, you must, break the law, and you must be, a boozing, drug user, and just, all these other horrible things that people seem to think, and I don't get it, it's just, why, children get their face painted, tattoos are kind of a lot like that, except they're permanent, really, unless you have some really good cover-up work done. But I don't get it, and the same with piercings. Yeah, you've got the ear piercings. I mean, those were originally done, you'd have, they were like, sort of like metals are today. They were, you'd have bone and wood shoved through your nose or your ear and stuff, and it would just be to show that, yeah, I've, conquered this many cities and killed this many people. It was sort of like the teardrops from your eyes kind of thing, I guess. And over time, they evolved into metal. And then, of course, we got the ear holes that you'd actually have a chain put through when you were a slave on a ship, but that didn't come till a few hundred years later. Now, back to the tattoos, though. Now, a lot of tattoos are related to gangs, and I mean, I think if people knew what a lot of their tattoos meant, they wouldn't get them. But I'm also a little pissed off at the gangs, because some of them have some really bitchin' designs that would have been really good tattoos, except for the fact that I'd get shot for having one. Alright, yeah, my little sister's going to school if you're good. Bye. Now, yeah, she's awesome. But I don't get it. I've been treated, like a freak before. I've been treated, I've actually been told that I'm a psychopath and should not be, I should be locked away. I'm actually not a psychopath. I'm probably a sociopath, according to my psychiatrist anyways. A psychologist, sorry, he is not a psychiatrist. It's just the exact same thing as a psychologist, by the way, except a psychiatrist is capable of writing prescriptions. He has to go see his supervisor to write a prescription, and it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, we have passed the 8-minute mark now. Wow, that went by really fast for me. Really, talking into this, I realize I say the word like a lot, and I don't mean to do that. It's just how my thoughts arrange themselves. And what the fuck? Why is the phone going off? Okay, 1 second, people. Where the fuck is the phone? Motherfucker! Hello? No, she just left. Oh. Bye. Alrighty then, hold on, let me get back to my commanding chair here now. Sorry about that. Sweet. Wow, I can talk a lot. Oh yeah, I ate some deer chili. I had put some Heinz 57 beans in it. It was really nice, actually. Losing track of time here. And just deer meat is a bit chewy. It is very nice, so it goes well with spicy things. And I've expanded my culinary palate a bit more there, and I mean, it was nice. It was good. What else? Fuck, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. So, as always, good night and stay safe.